I scoot in just a little bit. Not you, Shaviva, just you two. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it helps. No music, but we are live today from Waterloo's Public Access Studio. It's Liz, Rocky, and Shaviva live.
That's right, we're bringing you the good stuff from a North End perspective.
Today's guests are Barb Prather, Northeast Iowa Food Bank, and guest co-host Mayor Britni Perkins.
Yeah.
And
welcome to Friday. You know what time it is.
boom, shaka-laka, laka-laka.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay.
I'm going to clap already.
Hey,
Yay!
You got to clap for
Because
the best show on the internet.
it's the best.
Hey.
It is the best show on the internet. You know, everywhere I go, that's what people say.
Okay.
You know,
must be true then,
it
right?
is. It is.
Okay.
We want to welcome you. You made it. It's Friday. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have a great show for you today. I'm Rocky.
And I'm Shaviva.
And this is North End Update.
folks.
Yeah, shout out to our very, very, very special frequent viewers, and they are Shaviva.
They are Renita Wright.
Hey, Renita.
Lulit's Hair
Lulit's,
Essence.
yes.
Ruby Weems, our baby.
Hey,
and
cuz.
Lisa Ambrose.
Okay. Lisa Ambrose, Bob Dorr, Jesse Coughlin, Rodney Green, and Mike Hollingsworth. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, there's always something good happening on the North End, and we know the
Yes.
news has to tell you the good and the bad stuff, but you know what? We're here for the good, right?
We are always here for the good. And make no mistake about it, folks, we are the podcast that you can see.
Yes, and Shaviva, you know, we've been having a great time running all over to these different restaurants.
Ooh,
and
yes, we have.
yes, the first week of December, we went to Half Pint, and we had a couple of libations,
Yeah.
and then we had some of their great food. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like bar food, but it's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, that
I
kind
mean,
of good, crunchy.
yeah, we had the appetizers, and then I think you had, that patty melt.
Yes.
So that
Good
was
stuff.
really good. And then last week we went
Yes, we went to
Sookies.
Sookies.
Yes, and if you haven't been or heard about Sookies, you need to go try that roasted chicken. It's delicious, and she had some greens with cabbage mixed in.
Good homemade sides, good home
Cornbread.
cooking. Everything was delicious.
It was delicious. And so today we're going to check out, so watch our Facebook page because we're going to check out Grandma's Hands at the grocery store at All In Grocers. So
Yes.
check out our post on that.
Have you not been there yet?
No, you
Okay.
have.
I have, about 3 or 4 times.
Okay. We got some great guests today. We're going to have Barb Prather from the Food Bank and also Mayor Britni Perkins.
Yes. Standing in
That'll-
today for Mayor Quentin Hart.
Right. That'll
Yes.
teach him to not show up, right? We're going to make you Mayor Britni now. I vote for Britni now.
All right.
Okay, we're going to have a prize drawing as soon as we introduce them. You guys don't let us forget. And also, every Friday of the month of December, Shaviva, we're going to be giving away
Right, a $25 gift certificate to a local business, something to just sort of make your holiday month a little bit sweeter, something nice and fun to do. And today, the $25 gift certificate that we give away is going to be from Rodney's Kitchen.
Rodney's Kitchen. Ooh wee! I wonder if he has that fried okra in the wintertime.
Ooh,
I
yes,
love.
yes,
Does
he does.
Okay, because I
Yes.
love Rodney's Kitchen. Okay, and we're going to announce this real quickly because we want to tell you, first of all, our Give It Air will be Kwanzaa. What it is and what it isn't, we're going to discuss that with our guests. And our talking point that we'll ask our guests in a little bit will be,
Our talking point. Oh,
good
see?
things come to those who believe, and better things come to those who are patient.
And the best things come to those who don't give up.
Right, right. And before we tell you that, we're going to tell you about our big Boom Shakalaka Booking Bash.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. On January 1st is going to be the big Boom Shakalaka Booking Bash. Are you ready to move your business to the next level? I mean, literally.
Literally.
Yes.
Join us on New Year's Day and bring your staff, bring your event calendar, and just come and enjoy some free food, music, mimosas, drink specials. It's going to be a day party, y'all. We're
Yes.
going to have
At the
networking
next level.
At the next level.
Yes.
229 East 4th Street.
Yeah.
And there'll also be that drum circle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now, if you hit it extra hard on New Year's Eve, don't worry. Get up in the afternoon on New Year's Day and come on
Yes.
out and flex your hustle muscle. We know you got one.
Right.
You are a business owner. You're someone who's doing something in the community that needs to be highlighted. So we know you got that hustle muscle. So come on out and flex it with us.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if you know somebody that's doing something great, you want them on our show, just come
That's
in,
right.
say hi, let us know. We'd love to see you there. All right. 1 o'clock, 229 East 4th. Hope to
Yes.
see you there.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Newsflash birthday singer people. Barb Prather, I've heard her sing, and I know she can really go, Shaviva.
Okay. Britni, too.
Britni, I don't know about Britni. She was off too. She's been on the show, and she can't sing. But
See, we're just going to bust the mayor out like that.
We're going
Let's
to
go.
see her, right? We made her mayor, but we know she can't sing. Okay. But birthday people, we're going to make it happen somehow. All right. And I think it's time to introduce our guests. We've made them wait long enough.
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think?
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
All right. And with TV Magic and Agnes, thank you. We got everybody in the shot. Welcome, Barb, with your singing self.
Oh, I don't know about me singing.
Well, we're going to do our best.
Okay,
You know the
I will
Stevie
try.
Wonder version? Happy birthday to you.
I'll follow along.
Okay,
There you go.
okay.
There
I
you go.
love her.
Right
I'll be a
answer.
good sport.
Okay.
Right answer.
I love your confidence.
Okay.
Thank you.
And sitting in today for Mayor Quentin Hart, we have Britni Perkins. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes.
Now, Britni, was this in your job description at all?
No, I guess as of the duties are as assigned.
See? They got it straight.
Yes.
Now you understand, right? So sometimes we want to let our viewers know that we want to support small businesses. So we like to buy things from our viewers. And I think you have a little business. You do the blessings.
To celebrate, yes.
Celebrate, yes. And we buy things from you, from people like Britni or whoever has like a little small business to give away on our show. So we wanted to ask people, if you know anything, or if you want us to support your small business, please email us at northendupdate@gmail.com, right?
Yes, we would love to shine the spotlight on what you're doing because that's what we're all about, the good things that are going on in this community. So for those people who are naysayers that talk, oh, there's nothing going on here, or everything is, Waterloo, wrong. We got some great things and great people right here in this community.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, our talking point today, what we're going to kind of break the ice with and get you guys talking, because you're kind of quiet. Shaviva talks so much. Sometimes I can't get a word in edgewise.
Yes, I know. I need a piece of tape for my mouth.
But Shaviva, talk about our talking point with our guest, please.
Our talking point today is going to be good things come to those who believe, better things come to those who are patient, and the best things come to those who don't give up.
That's right. Do you have any experience, or what do you think about that statement?
Wow, that's a great question. When I heard it read before, I'm like, whoa, I can kind of relate to that. Just working to alleviate food insecurity, not only here in Waterloo, but region-wide. It's hard work because it's not only finding food, it's getting people to realize there is a problem. And it's talking to people about how you can partner, how you can, and there's, for every step that goes forward, there's steps that go backwards because it's not always easy to bridge the next thing because somebody else might have a different priority. But I think the more patience we can have to really listen and learn about the issues in our community, the more patience that we can have to really have great conversations to work to solve the problem together. And so for myself, even, getting into this work, it took me a while to find it. And when I found it, it made sense, and I'm very passionate about it, that to me there's no reason that anybody should not have access to food.
Yeah, definitely. So you're saying that your patience often pays off. Yeah.
Yes, I really
and
believe
you've
it
learned
often pays off.
Yeah.
And I probably tend to be more patient than a lot of people, but you just have to keep working and trying and, you know, talking to people. And I really believe for whatever it is you're working on, if you just wait, good things do happen.
I love that. Good things come to
Those who
that
wait, right.
Yeah,
Correct,
that's why
correct.
they say that. How about you, Britni? Can you identify with that, today's talking point?
I can. I think these words resonate with me. They're a testament to my life. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I did give up. So I like it's my whole life in this whole statement. Like because I didn't give up, I'm at the place I'm at, the stage I'm at in my life.
Right.
Yeah, perseverance. And you know, that reminds me of our show. You know, and I really didn't want to make this parable, but I guess that does because, you know, we've been patient and now doors have opened. We get to do the show here in the City Hall studio and, you know, we have a great
light,
following and shine, and we get to shine a light on all the good things. So, yeah, I think that patience and stick-to-itness goes a long way. How about you, Chevy? What do you think about that?
Yes, I absolutely agree. And when I was listening to you, Barb, what you said about sometimes you take a couple of steps forward and then there's one step back. You know what? A couple of steps forward and one step back is not failure. That's cha-cha.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I love to dance. So, you know,
Yep.
I love it when things come together like that. It might not feel great at the moment, but it's the forward progression that ultimately wins out. So.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed. Okay, so you guys were supposed to not let us forget. We're supposed to have a drawing, Shaviva.
Oh, that's right.
Right? It's time for a drawing right after our comments. Violet?
All right, so our comment is from Miss Amy Cass.
Hey, Amy.
And she says, patience and persistence are key factors to success.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you, Amy.
Persistence. Yes, indeed. Talk about our drawing. What do we have?
Okay, for our drawing today, we're going to do two, aren't we? Right? Yes, we are. We're going to do two.
I love it when she puts me on the spot. That's okay. So you get to ring the bell.
Hey, I gotta say, this bell came all the way from
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yes, from
Yes.
Mother Ella Griggs, godmother. Yes.
So the first drawing is going to be for a $25 gift certificate
For
for
Rodney's
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Get you some of that fried okra
Yes,
that I was
and
talking
Since
about.
it has to do with food,
Oh, there we go. That's a great choice, Shaviva. One name comes out and $25. Gabriel Benson.
Wow,
How about that?
okay.
Yay, Gabe. Super duper. $25 gift
don't feel
certificate
bad
at
if you
Rodney's
can't
Kitchen.
read that handwriting because I'm
No, it's
that's
good.
me and it's not
You're
the
an
greatest. Okay, there you
And
go.
this
Thank
one,
you.
yes, and this one is for the Boom
A wonderful
Shakalaka
boom shakalaka.
coffee cup, and you gotta have one,
That's
right?
Those are great.
Thank you. And who is that one for?
Laney Geesley.
Who?
Lanny.
Oh,
Lanny
Lanny
Gelson.
gets one. Gelson. Hey, Lanny.
Congratulations, Lanny.
Congratulations. Yay. All right. Okay, we got our drawing over. So now I think we're going to go ahead and talk about the Soul Town. Duh, we have to talk about the Soul Town. No, we got these congratulations. Did you hear about the new
for
grocery
sure.
store?
Yes.
And so everybody knows about that. Rodney Anderson and Lance Dunn, co-host, Madam Mayor. You want to read that?
Congratulations to Rodney Anderson and Lance Dunn on Ollie and Groceries, who were awarded the Douglas Snyder Award for promoting
Yes.
cooperative and community ownership, advancing equity, diversity, inclusion, and providing access through the efforts in providing a sustainability food source in undersourced community.
Yes. Now
Yes,
let's
that's
give
awesome.
them a hand. All right. I know their head is spinning. They've been getting more awards and recognition, and
Hard work pays off.
Right.
Persistence and patience.
Yes, indeed.
That's right. Good
Persistence.
connection. Yes.
One more congratulations, and then we've got a comment, but congratulations also goes out to Astor Williams, who was
yes.
recently appointed president of the Waterloo Community School District Board. He was elected to the board in 2017, and for a long time he has served students, whether it's in his role as a recruiter advisor for University of Northern Iowa or as a mentor to youth that are involved in sports. Congratulations,
Yes,
Astor.
congratulations to Astor. All right, and I wanted to say this too. I know I saw the thing where Corey was standing with the baby, and what was that they gave?
Yes.
They gave
They're naming a
part of the library?
The
No,
the
playground
Irving
is-
Playgrounds.
Oh,
Yes.
the school board. Yes, it's going to be named for India.
Yes.
I just loved it.
That's great.
How?
We do have a comment.
Yes. We have comments.
All right. Our comment comes from Miss Amy Cass, and she says, "Congratulations to our winners."
Oh,
Yes,
okay. Yes,
congratulations.
absolutely.
Thank you. We can
Congratulations.
count. That's our best cheerleader is Amy Cass. If you don't know her, you should. You don't know Amy?
I may have met her somewhere around.
Okay. All right. Okay, so now we're going to talk to our guest, Shaviva. We have our Give It Air, and we're going to talk about Kwanzaa first. Are you familiar with Kwanzaa?
A little bit, yep,
little
I
bit?
am, yep.
We just kind of want to talk about what it is and what it is not. Shaviva, talk about Kwanzaa, will you?
Okay, well, right off the bat, Kwanzaa is definitely a celebration of African American culture and community. But what Kwanzaa is not, it is not a Black Christmas.
Oh.
I've had people ask that before, and I've had people assume that before too. But it's not. It's not a religious-based holiday.
Oh, that's
It
right.
is, in fact, though, based on values that are centered on uplifting the community. There are 7 principles: unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. Now, those are all principles that, they're universal.
They're universal,
It's not,
yeah.
That's not specific to the African American community, but the way that they're put together specifically with other cultural elements is what makes Kwanzaa Kwanzaa.
And on New Year's Day, that happens to be the last day of Kwanzaa, which will be faith, and we'll talk about that a little bit at our event on New Year's Day as well. So, thank you for that and telling us what it is and what it isn't, because it's kind of interesting that someone would think it's a Black Christmas because it's
One
not a
more thing.
religious. Yes.
Yeah, one more thing that it is and isn't. It is a opportunity to exchange gifts, meaningful gifts, maybe something that you made or something that really resonates with the person that you're giving it to. Somebody that loves poetry might enjoy
A poem.
a book of poetry, a poem, a journal for them to write things in, thoughtful things like that. It's not about how much money can you spend and then your situation is looking real kind of bad going into the new year. That's not what Kwanzaa's about.
Well, thank you. Britni, talk about what you're doing here with the city now that we are you're representing the mayor. Tell us, what did the mayor want you to say today? Or is there a lot going on that we need to know about? Oh, well, you would know everything probably comes across your desk.
Everything does pretty much come across my desk. Right now, we're just wrapping up the end of the year. Mayor is out in the community. He's at a grant awarding some grant funding to someone at the moment. That's why he could not be present here on live. But we're just trying to, like engineering is finishing up some of the road projects. Community development is finishing up some housing projects because we have had some nice weather. So they're still able to do a few projects here before the winter hits. Just a few projects underway. We're trying to wrap up for the new year starts.
I heard that one of the bridges were open. Is that right?
No, it's not open yet.
Okay.
But they have made some really big strides, and they're looking at the overlay at the moment to do that. But all the pillars are here for one of the bridges.
Nice. All the pillars are here, Barb.
It's coming.
The pillars of our community, because those bridges have been down for a while. So it will be
Yes.
nice to see them
Yep.
back up
Yep.
and running.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so Barb, we want to talk to you a little bit.
Okay.
Shaviva, what do you got for Barb?
Yes. I've seen you in the position that you're in for quite some time, and you're sort of synonymous with what goes on with the Northeast Iowa Food Bank. How long have you been in the position that you're in? And talk about some of the services that they offer.
So I've been with the food bank here in Waterloo since 1999, so a long time. We moved here from out east. I grew up in Minnesota, however. We have a daughter who has graduated from college now and is gainfully employed here in Waterloo, which we're grateful for.
Oh, my
But we
goodness, I'm
promised,
sure.
but we promised her she would be raised here, and we just love this community, and we love everything that it brings to us. It's home to us. And so with that, I came because there was a food bank. I worked at a food bank in Washington, D.C. And just the concept of what we do, food is being wasted, people need it. How do you put the two together? And while food is wasted, it's perfectly good food. There's nothing wrong with it. And so, in 1981, a group of people got together because there was a need for a food pantry here in Waterloo. We then became a part of the Feeding America Network. So we network with 200 other food banks like us. But what we're a little different is we're pretty program heavy. And I shouldn't say heavy. I shouldn't say heavy. We run a lot of programs where a lot of food banks just run food distribution. And so we have the pantry that serves Black Hawk County. We have a backpack program. We have our Kids Cafe program.
That's what I wanted to, because
Yeah.
I've witnessed that just
Yeah.
perform miracles.
Yeah.
Same with the backpack
Yeah.
program. I remember, my kids bringing stuff home. For the
Yeah.
weekend.
And it, if we can figure out where the highest need is and how to serve that, that's what we want to do. Our focus on everything we do is the person who needs the food. So when we make a decision of what type of food to bring in or what is coming to us, it's all based on what the person that we're serving. And it's hard sometimes because, when we first started, all the food was donated. Over the years, we're purchasing more and more because we need to get the right kind of food. We need to make sure it's nutritious. We need to make sure that if it has to be shelf stable, that it's not just a dented can, that it's kid friendly. And so there's a lot of things and logistics that go
Right.
into it to make a difference, but it's all focused on the person who needs that help at that point in time.
And are there any, what are you doing for Christmas? Is there anything special that you do? Do you pass out things to make a Christmas meal with, or how does
that work?
Yeah.
So our big distribution is Thanksgiving
Yes.
week, where we serve between 3,500 and 4,000 families right here in the Cedar Valley.
Wow.
Plus all the food that goes out to our other nonprofit organizations that we partner with, like Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, other food pantries like St. Luke's in Cedar Falls, Nazareth, places like that all have food pantries as well, but throughout Northeast Iowa. For Christmas, we don't do a special distribution here in Waterloo. What we do is we help supply a lot of the places that are doing special distributions.
I see, yes.
So the other day, Hy-Vee did a distribution of 550 hams. What we did is we helped get the word out. We contacted mostly our backpack partners at the schools to say, hey, okay, this is available. Hy-Vee also did some marketing for it as well. And so our role really at Christmas is to be the supplier to St. Vincent de Paul, Salvation Army,
Okay.
other pantries and meal programs that are doing meals
Sure.
for the holiday.
Yes.
Are there times of the year when the need is greater, or is it pretty steady throughout?
That's a great question, and I get that question a lot. Hunger happens 365 days of the year. We see a bigger need in the summer. School isn't in session. Summer, kids go to school, and here specifically in Waterloo, there's meals and breakfast during school, but in the summer, kids are everywhere, so it's really hard to serve them. So we partner with various sites to do summer feeding. We augment what the Waterloo Schools does with summer feeding, but our pantries does see higher numbers during the summer as well.
Yes, I bet.
Just because kids are around and
And
people need extra help.
Yes, yes. I always think of that commercial. The little boys singing, I like to eat apples and bananas. You know, those are my
Yes.
go-to snacks. And I don't know, I'd be
Yes.
lost without
Yes.
apples and bananas.
I
So
know.
it's just great that, that there is a need that's being met there. Yeah. Well, thank you. Is there anything else you want our viewers to know?
I just want to thank you for inviting me on the show. I really appreciate it. Anytime we can work together to raise the awareness to the issue of hunger. Hunger is hidden, unfortunately.
I know what I want to ask. Go ahead.
You can go ahead and ask.
No, hunger is hidden. Go ahead. You were
Hunger,
on-
yeah. Hunger is hidden, and a lot of times people don't realize what their neighbor is going through because people are prideful and they don't want to ask for help.
Right.
And that's where I think a lot of the ways the food bank gives out food through other partners, through the programs that we have, really helps streamline and make it easier for people to access food.
Well, that's good because we want it that way.
What can the public do to support the food bank?
There's a lot of ways the public can do. Obviously donate money, donate food, volunteer, but really be a strong voice and talk about and learn about hunger and how it affects people and that there is a solution to it, whether it's talking to politicians that hunger is an issue, so we can have a strong nutrition title in the Farm Bill, so we can get strong funding for our nutrition programs that we have, like school lunch and school breakfast, like SNAP, which is food stamps, like the WIC program, because for a lot of those places, that's the safety net.
Right.
And if that funding goes away, that's when people come back to the community, and that's when we really have to step up. But we're very grateful for the generous support of the community on helping us raise awareness, but also supporting us with funding and food and volunteer time.
Well, there you go.
Thank you,
Now you
Barb,
have
for
it.
coming and talking about
Thank you
it today.
for the invitation.
Thank you very much, and you're very welcome. And what I was going to ask is I heard that you guys are spreading out, you're buying more land, because that's when you said thank you for having her. We saw you at that nonprofit
yes,
get together,
yes,
and I had
yes.
so much fun
Yeah.
sitting with your family, I
Yep,
think,
yep,
and some of
yep.
your friends. But we ran out of time, and I wanted to talk to you about what Shaviva wrote, the 24/7 Black Business and Entrepreneur Accelerator.
Yes.
We got so much more to talk about, but it's time to sing now. We heard about that great voice you have. So
I want to know who's telling you this.
there's this bird that tells me every
This
week
little
who can
bird
sing.
that always gets all the news from everywhere.
Okay, we've got the best birthday people, Shaviva.
Yes, we
Who do we have?
We've got Delisa Allen.
Yes.
We got Ajay Abasi, Deb Borwick, and Emily Stowe.
And Britni?
Bobby Coastland, Willie S. Pugh, Candy Nardine, and Roz Smith.
Yes, and Rodney Bass Berry having that big comedy bash
That's
tonight.
right.
Yes, Janice Durham and Lindsay Warhol Peters and Linda Ireland, our dear friend Linda.
Yes.
And we want to make sure that we make you feel real good. Now you just follow along, okay,
I will.
as well as you
Yes.
can. Now, Brittany, I need you to sing way louder than what you're talking, okay? Okay, I'm sure you would agree.
Couldn't fit more perfectly
Than to have a world party.
on the day you
Come on
came
now.
to be.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
All right. Barb, you really can sing. Oh, she was even over here harmonizing and stuff, right, Shaviva? Okay, so as seasoned women, we have learned a few things and in life, you know, because we've been around for a minute. And I have learned that no matter what happens or how bad it seems today, life does go on and it will be better tomorrow. Somebody needs to hear that. What have you learned?
Well, I've learned to acknowledge and appreciate the 98% that I did accomplish
There you go.
rather than the 2% that I didn't.
Or the other way around.
Yes.
All right, until next time, we want all of you wonderful people to keep doing way more stuff that makes you awesome.
That's right. Like Barb and like Britni.
Because it makes us all look good. We'll see you next week.
That's right. Bye-bye.
Bye.